Namaste, Tauruses and Taurus Risings, and welcome to the Soul Horoscope Super Scope. My name is Christopher Witecki. I'm a modern mystic and a soul biographer. I'm here to help you step into your power and step into your light. And I practice what I call step astrology. I believe each of the 12 signs is basically a step towards serious joy. I believe in 11 steps to serious joy. One is hidden. And in those 11 steps to serious joy, guess which step you are if you're a Taurus, or what step you practice if you have a Taurus rising. You are step 10. Step 10 is actually a compound step. That's why Tauruses are so heavy. It's I love the 1 and I trust the 0. And the step 10s are working on a new connection to their career and their legacy. That's what you're working on. In fact, this week you're going to step into the passion of career and legacy. And this is really the passion of leadership. So you're going to find that you have to really push forward with your own passionate dreams of where you want to go forward with career. This is Aquarius energy, which means that you're probably very unique and you're stepping out a bit on a limb and allowing your passion to move forward. Now, on the one hand, the masculine aggressive energy, or that side of you, is actually pushing for a new life. So a new life is a separate push, a new lifestyle is a separate push than necessarily career. Now I know that they're connected, and I know they often are connected. However, the new life in this particular case, you have to know, will come in its own pace. Of course, career is connected to that. Another part that's very important for the Tauruses has to do with where you draw boundaries with long-term relationships. So as you surrender to the passion of career and to the passion of legacy this week, you're going to find that you have to really maintain your personal emotional boundaries with yourself, and therefore maintain personal emotional boundaries with others. Now, at some point, there's going to be a tug-of-war with a full moon on Friday, which will be a tug-of-war between your feelings of wanting to be secure and grounded and where you feel you need to be in society and with your legacy and your career. And so this tug-of-war may actually get you to focus on the right things with your career. In other words, if you haven't been working hard enough for your personal career, your need for security will make you step up and work. But at the same time, too, your need for security might allow you to let go of the details of your career that you don't care so much about. And that's really what you have to do to be clear. Your uniqueness is the things you love about your career, or the parts of yourself you love that comes out with your career. Those are really the focus. Anything else that you don't necessarily love, you should look to let go of immediately. Now, when it comes to your reputation in society, Tauruses and Taurus Risings really have to be self-merciful and really be compassionate. Like, the world will not understand you right now, and unfortunately you're not going to go through the transit where you feel more accepted for another 3 or 4 weeks. So you really just have to understand that it's not easy being you, Bull. It's not easy doing what you do. You consider yourself to be God's service providers in the world, but this isn't a time where the world is necessarily taking note or giving credit. And that leads to another part that's important with Tauruses this week, which is stepping into your inner faith. You really have to be there for yourself in a way that you haven't been there before, and you really have to find that faith, which is your own connection, so to speak, to God universe. So really, to some degree, Tauruses and Taurus Risings are on their knees praying a bit as they're trying to be self-merciful in the world and move forward in career. The one last area that I want to bring up has to do with belief structure and what you necessarily believe in. And we had Venus retrograde over Christmas break and through January, and this was a real backpedaling for Tauruses as to getting rid of the beliefs and dogma that they had as a child, or getting rid of the beliefs and dogma that they had from their first religions growing up. Well, this leads me to a new feature here of the horoscope, which I call the Venus Quotient. Everyone has a Venus Quotient, basically. This Venus Quotient is your potential for loving on Earth. Now, if you're a VQ10 like myself, I'm a 10 VQ, basically a 10 VQ 26, which means that my Venus is in Taurus, and that means everything that I love and want to love has to be productive and has to be valuable. So for any of you that have a 10 VQ, you're moving forward this week with the values that you really love. So love, your potential for finding love, your potential for being in love, and that also includes creativity as well, all really hinders on moving forward with the beliefs that you love. So stay focused on what you believe and what you love about your beliefs, and don't look so much for proof. And again, this is for the 10 VQs. Now, if you'd like to know what your VQ is and you're a woman, you can come on down to our Facebook group for ladies called GAvenus.me, and we actually have some ladies there will help you look up your 10 VQ or whatever your VQ is, and then you can watch the corresponding horoscope that goes with your VQ. This is just part of my new Super Scope structure that I am doing. And as a reminder, if you want to find me for a reading or a megascope, which gives you the entire February outlook, talks about Valentine's Day, talks about the full moon, and talks about how this whole month wraps up, come on down to soulmart.me. It's just $11.11. But you can also find all my TV programs down there now at soulmart.me, Astro 101, Practical Witchery, and others. So come on down. I look forward to seeing you in 7 days, and I hope to see the ladies at GAvenus.me. Until next week, live, love, be.